right, so this #1 welterweight contender has found his way back to a title fight. A lot of people didn't think he would get there, and he's made a career of proving doubters wrong.
You know, he carries a chip on his shoulder. You tell this man that he can't do something.
Right.
He will make it a point to get that done. He said from the moment he walked out the octagon last time and didn't win the belt, that I will be back. Many smirked at him. Many laughed. But his inner circle believed that it was only a matter of time before their guy got another chance, and when he got here, he would get the job done.
Now, some would argue he wasn't ready the first time around. I think that's probably a little bit too simplistic, but there's no denying. He has rounded out his game, he has evolved, he's maximized the developmental time, and a lot of people believe we will have a new champion by night's end. All right, so here's the world beater, Khamzat Chimaev, wicked relevant in 2 divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Gotta think he's gonna try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Islam Makhachev. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, another big spot tonight for the budding UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. A lot of people believe, with respect to his brother Khabib Nurmagomedov, that this version, this fighter, could actually be better. As for the matchup here tonight, Makhachev figures to have a big advantage on the ground, might have the advantage on the feet as well. The betting line is certainly reflective of that reality, but we'll see if Makhachev can get a win tonight and potentially position himself for a shot at that elusive UFC lightweight title. Oh, big knee! I mean, technically, this would be a flying triangle if he could finish it here.
A flying triangle. I mean,
submission defense on full display there.
he said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. There it is. Now he won him out.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Chimaev. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
All right, stay in there, buddy. Recompose. Use your footwork, and let's get forward.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev. All right, this position now, what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts. So you wait for your opponent to go to his next action. And when he does, you go and attack the hands. You get to your knees and you attack the hands with both hands and try to peel the lock so you can get to your feet.
Chimaev's in half guard now. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. This is where he wants to be.
Chimaev's right back to the full mount here. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard.
Makhachev's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Oh, he's going to try to slam. Sometimes you got to just get physical with these dudes to get out of these positions.
Masterfully done with the power bomb. Looked like maybe he'd get submitted by that triangle choke. Instead, he turns the tide. We'll see where it plays out from here. 5 minutes in the books.
Stop!
All right, sit down, buddy. Take a deep breath for it. All right, get him some water. Drink. All right, slow that heart rate down. All right, here we go.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over. But stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission. Big shot to the head. Ooh, another shot to the head.
And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown.
Nice shot there by the champ. He passed the half guard.
Makhachev's has got full mount now.
Win the scramble! Win the scramble!
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back.
Big ground and pound.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
Work, guys, come on.
Under 2 minutes to go in round two.
Stay with it, roll.
Nicely done. Makhachev's right back to the full mount. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Making all these shots count. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow, you need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Work on the ground. This guy cannot swim with you in those deep waters. This next round belongs to the underhook.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Establishing the jab. Trying to find a home for that right hand. Double leg takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he's gotten his best shot off, finish the attack. Where does he go now from the top position? Oh, right into mount. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. Beautiful transition.
Makhachev's back in full mount.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Chimaev. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head.
Gotta be careful here.
Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip, and look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight.
It's worse.
North-south position. Crowd just can't help itself but to laugh. Chimaev getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, this is not good. Mounted crucifix, all that body weight from the top position. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yes, this could be the beginning of the end. This is a very, very bad position for the bottom guy. Top guy has moved into a position where he can finish the fight. He just needs to make sure that the trap he has set is still tended to so that the guy doesn't escape from it. That Darce choke is tight. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Deep breath and recover. And relax. Let's get that heart rate down. You're looking a little tired out there last round. This round.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh! Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Chimaev.
He passes the half.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Stay focused on the ground.
He's got to be careful here.
You've been here before.
Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Posture up and stay up.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Massive shot from the top. Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, closed guard now. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Islam Makhachev going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Oh, he passes to half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books.
All right, take a seat, bud. Deep breath in. All right, listen. He's out striking us, okay? So, just like we did in the gym, we're going to have to switch it up. I want you to go out there.
Boom! Body kick right there, landed perfect.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Chimaev.
Oh, nice right hand.
Takedown defense is there. Well, no denying that he... looks like he is going for a hip toss here. Yes, he is, and with it, he's been able to take him down.
He got it. You know it. You know that it's coming, but he got it. He does a great job of disguising this technique. He is a fantastic judo player, and he did a great job of getting to this position.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Chimaev's in half guard.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for, because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out. And now he's in side control.
Good work from the top here by Chimaev.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
All right, side control now. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Chimaev's back in full mount.
Oh, he got to his spot.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Khamzat Chimaev ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. All out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. All right, so the title fight goes the distance. I don't want to steal Bruce Buffer's thunder because he doesn't like that, but new UFC champion of the world you're looking at.
Yeah, he's the new champ. No matter how you want to look at it, he did enough to take the belt off the champion. He used his striking, his footwork, his beautiful movement in order to confuse the champion over the course of 5 rounds. He did enough. It's time to strap the belt around his waist.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 49-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, stand and cheer. We have a new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world. And what an effort from the #1 contender and challenger here tonight to outlast the champion over 25 hard minutes. And now